Hello and welcome to HCC News. I'm Rachel Madrid.
And I'm Hannah Arthur. Here's what's been making headlines this week. The Hutchinson Mall 8 Theaters is facing an uncertain future after its operating parent, Dickinson Theaters of Overland Park, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection last week. The filing includes a motion to break their existing lease on 4 properties, including the one in Hutchinson and Wichita. However, hope does linger for the Hutchinson Theater. If the existing lease can be renegotiated to fit the terms of the bankruptcy, the theater may continue to operate. Dickinson Theater employs 36 full-time and 650 part-time employees at its several theaters. The company also filed for Chapter 11 protection in 2000.
But don't fret, Hutchinson. There is still another theater in town and it is currently being upgraded. The Kansas Cosmosphere is undergoing renovations on its dome theater, which will allow it to show a greater variety of films, including features. We went to speak to Chief Projectionist Brian Scholl to find out more.
Well, the cinema industry right now is going through a huge change with digital cinema, and it's also affecting the large format stuff that we're doing right now. So, you know, we're going to have to make the change sometime, and we decided the technology was ready now, so we decided to make the jump. To date, IMAX does not have a digital dome theater, so their latest projection showed them to be a year or two off at least, so we decided we'd try some different technology. We're going to be using a digital cinema projector, the biggest one that they make. Barco makes it, and it actually holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's brightest projector. We're going to be using that coupled with a custom lens that was made specifically for our application, our dome, and this projector. It's going to put the image out there and give you the full side-to-side that you're used to, and as much of the height as we can get out of it. With IMAX, we had to stick with whatever was on IMAX film. Now what we can run opens up. We can delve into Hollywood movies, run cable TV, sporting events. You can hook up an Xbox and play a game. So everything that we can do now, there's so much more. Any type of video signal we can take and get it up there on the screen. Our seats have been in this theater a long time. I don't know the exact time, but they've been here for quite a while. And it was time to give the theater a facelift. So out comes all the carpet, all the seats, and we're going back in with more comfortable seats, a little bit wider, and that's going to be great for inside the theater. Then what comes along with us also is we need a concession stand. So we're going to build a concession stand right behind us in what used to be part of the projection booth, and it will serve us for mainly Hollywood features and stuff that way. Well, the theater itself will be up and operational by October 5th, and we're going to start with our standard educational programming. The weekend following that, October 12th, is when we think we're going to begin the Hollywood premiere stuff in the evening time. I will say that we are the prototype theater. We are the first theater in the world to utilize exactly this technology and to do it the way that we're doing it. There are other digital theaters out there that use multiple projectors, things of that nature, but we're the first one to come back with single projection and make it happen. So it is very exciting.
One of Hutchinson's popular walkways is finished with its upgrade. The 150-foot pedestrian bridge at K61 and 30th Avenue is now open to the public. The $1.1 million project first involved constructing concrete pillars which were designed to look like a stone wall. The metal structure itself was then pieced together and placed on the site. The K61 expansion originally didn't include replacing the old bridge, but KDOT agreed to after the public's outcry. Students at the nearby Union Valley School use it to cross the highway.
A well-known reporter and political analyst is coming to Hutchinson Community College next week. Candy Crowley will be the third speaker for the 2012 Dillon Lecture Series at the Sports Arena. Crowley is one of the top political experts in the U.S. and anchor of CNN's State of the Union. She will speak on American politics and the upcoming elections. The lecture begins at 10:30 a.m. on October 2nd and is open to the public. Cost to attend the lecture is $10, with students admitted free. And don't forget, students, we'll be on assembly schedule.
Falling back in the polls in states that could end his presidential bid, Republican Mitt Romney stated Wednesday that I care about the people of America and that he can do more than President Barack Obama to improve their lives. Romney's shift in strategy comes in the wake of a widening Obama lead in polls in key states like Ohio and Wisconsin, and backlash from a leaked video which he ridicules Obama supporters as government-dependent victims. With 6 weeks before Election Day and just 1 week before the first big debate, you can expect both candidates to ramp up their message to voters.
The NFL reached an agreement on an 8-year labor deal with its referee association late Wednesday night, ending a lockout that had forced unprepared replacement officials onto the field and created 3 weeks of controversial play calling. Commissioner Roger Goodell said the agreement supports the long-term reforms that will make officiating better. A crew of regular officials were in Baltimore on Thursday night to work the Ravens game against the Cleveland Browns.
There are several great events taking place this weekend in Hutchinson. Get in on the Halloween spirit on Saturday, September 29th with Talking Tombstones. At 5:30 and 7:30 in East Side Cemetery, members of the Hutchinson Theater Guild will bring the past to life. Dressed in period attire, the actors will take on the personas of historic Hutchinson residents. Tickets are $20 per person, with $5 going to East Side to repair the recently vandalized tombstones.
Also on Saturday, the Kansas Cosmosphere is participating in the 8th Annual Museum Day. With a downloaded ticket, you can get into the Hall of Space free. Smithsonian-affiliated museums around the country are allowing free access as part of the special event. You can download your free ticket from smithsonianmag.com/museum day. The ticket is good for 2 people, 1 per household. So are you doing anything fun this weekend, Hannah?
Well, there's a chili cook-off in Wichita. I might go to that, but I'm not sure. What about you?
I don't really have anything planned, just working. Stay with us. When we come back, Evan is here with the Media Minute, and we'll find out what students are talking about in this week's Campus Talk.
Welcome back to HCC News. I'm Evan Williams. This past weekend, the forensics team traveled to their first tournament of the year. This is what head coach Travis Roberts had to say about the first tournament. It was designed to be a trial tournament. Our freshmen need to get out there and see what's happening. Autumn Masters placed 3rd in poetry, and Joseph Valenti placed 6th in after-dinner speaking. Both coaches have high hopes for the season this year, stating the 12 freshmen and 2 returning sophomores have a lot of potential. In music news, Psy's song Gangnam Style just broke the record for the most liked video on YouTube, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. HCC student Jamon Rondo said, "It is an enjoyable song and video, and it appeals to a variety of audiences and cultures around the world." If you're a video gamer who enjoys MMOs, earlier this week, World of Warcraft expansion Mists of Pandaria, the 4th expansion, was released. They've added a panda race and a monk class, and they've also adjusted the difficulties on dungeons in this update. It's set, just to say a few things, HCC's gamer DeAndre had this to say: "I've been playing since about the 2nd expansion. Some people don't like the update, but I don't mind it. No, don't knock it till you try it." Thanks for watching the Media Minute. Now back over to Hannah.
Thanks, Evan. There's a new store in town, and Hutchinson residents have been coming out in droves to shop. Kohl's is now open, and we wanted to find out what students think about the store, as well as their thoughts on the Mall 8 Theater's future in this week's Campus Talk.
Yes, I have. I went on Sunday when it opened.
No, I have not.
Are you planning to go?
I might look it up or check it out.
I have not.
Do you plan on going?
Possibly.
No, I haven't.
Are you planning to go?
Maybe once or twice.
I've driven by it and I saw it was open, so I might stop by sometime if I need something.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. My friend who works at Apron Strings downtown, she said her boss was worried about like the kitchen supplies that they have there because they sell some of the same things downtown at Apron Strings.
Probably not significantly.
It might. I mean, it's a new clothes store. It could have an impact on other big name stores, I guess.
Yes and no.
I think it will. I mean, it'll help out. It's good to have a big department store like that.
Well, Kohl's here in Hutch, anyways.
I'd probably have to say Walmart.
Probably Hibbett Sports.
Walmart.
No, I haven't, and that kind of is a bummer because it's one of the only things to do here in Hutch.
I heard that it was going bankrupt.
I have not. That would be a shame if it did, so hopefully it doesn't.
Well, I don't think I would drive an hour just to see a movie in Wichita or Salina, so I probably just would rent movies and stay in.
I'd probably go to Wichita, go to the Warren or something.
I'd probably get Netflix or something for the dorms.
Well, let's hope they keep the Mall 8 open. Where do you usually watch movies?
I usually don't go out to movies that often, but I have been to the Mall 8 Theater a few times, so I hope they at least try to keep it open.
Well, I usually go to the movie theater in Newton, so I don't really care. Well, that will wrap up this week's news. We hope you tune in again next time for HCC News. I'm Hannah Arthur.
And I'm Rachel Madrid. Have a great week.
HCC News is a production of the Broadcast and Media Technology program of Hutchinson Community College. For more information on the program or to submit your story ideas, please call 665-3433.